I be that young rapping dude, might just trap with you. Coming with the thunder, baby, might just snap it through. I rolled out in the morning light, with that Harley bike, all black, I'm the party type, and it's on tonight. I just stepped in, no weapons, but my outfit might take the soul. See my presence impressive, got strippers slipping off of poles. I just whip, then I swerve and wish you would. I'm Timmy Turner, turned her to a carnivore. Now she treat me like a burger. I don't know their names, but they all wanna ride. All this energy around me, I feel so alive. This must be the vibes, this must be the vibes, this must be the vibes.
Hey, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here and welcome to my Pantheon guide. In the beginning we will be talking about the best item build, runes and spells for him. Afterwards I will show you the abilities of Pantheon, some tips on how to play him correctly, like some combos, some tips and tricks. So definitely stay tuned. And if you guys want to see a Leona guide, it's coming out soon as well. And for Diana, I already made one, definitely check it out. So for the item build, let's talk about the core items. So Pantheon is an AD assassin basically. What you want to do is just pick someone out with huge amount of burst damage, jumping in with the ultimate, and then applying your combo and trying to burst them as quickly as possible. So what you want in the early game, since Pantheon is a champion that excels in the early game, is super strong in the early and mid game, but falls off in the late game, you want to stack up as much armor penetration as possible to snowball in the early game. So Yuumu's Ghostblade and Black Cleaver are great options for armor penetration, a great synergy for Pantheon's kit. Black Cleaver applies super quickly with his third ability and also with the enhanced second ability. Yuumu's Ghostblade armor penetration gives you movement speed and also attack speed. This is really nice and that's why I'm going for it for the first item. Next one is going to be Black Cleaver. Physical damage and reduces the armor and stacks up to 6 times. Rage dealing physical damage grants 20 movement speed and kills grant 60 movement speed. So those are the two standard armor penetration items, but you could maybe switch out Death Dance instead, like this. So Death Dance is also a really great item for Pantheon. It gives you HP, AD and ability haste, and also the cauterize passive, which is amazing for any bruiser because it will delay the damage output you are going to receive. So question is, do we need one armor penetration item or two? That's the question. So far I would say 2 armor penetration items are fine. You could also just go Death Dance as the third item if you want to play more aggressive. But what I like to do is to go for Starrock's Gauge actually. It gives you HP 400, which makes Pantheon a little bit more tanky, so he's not as squishy. If you're going for a full damage build, you're also going to receive heavy-handed plus 50% base attack damage, which is huge for any melee champion, and also the bonus lifeline passive, which is going to grant you a shield. Then afterwards, Guardian Angel. I'm just a big fan of Guardian Angel on bruisers. It gives you AD, armor and also the resurrect passive. And then for the last item, Mortal Reminder. Last Whisper, plus 30% armor penetration and also applying Grievous Wound on enemy champions. It's going to be really important for you in the late game. The moment you have Mortal Reminder, you might as well sell your Yuumu's Ghostblade and then get, depending on the enemy team composition, maybe you want Thornmail, more armor, more HP, or Rondine's Omen, also viable, even more armor, even more health, but also reduces attack speed and critical strikes. And if you're playing against AP champions, might as well go for Adaptive Helmet, which is going to give you so much magic resistance. Great item. So in the late game, when you have Mortal Reminder, you can definitely sell one of your armor penetration items, or even two, but I would say just one is enough. And that's basically how I'm building Pantheon. And like I said, you don't necessarily need 2 armor penetration items. I didn't do the math, so I'm not sure whether or not just 1 into Death Dance or 2 is going to be better. So definitely maybe someone can write it down below in the comments, but I think it's great for snowballing to always reach the true damage cap by having enough armor penetration. Anyways, for the runes, it's going to be champion no matter what. It's the best rune for Pantheon. You can stack this so quickly. With your third ability, you can stack it super quickly, and also with your second ability, when it's enhanced, you will do 4 stacks immediately, because your next auto attack after the second ability is going to be 3 stacks. So Conqueror, super strong on Pantheon, it's a must-have. So for the next row, it might be questionable which is going to be the best. You could go Brutal. It would make his early game even better, but the gold value isn't that great. I think most people don't go for Brutal except for junglers. You could go for Triumph. It's going to heal you. You're going to do bonus damage to people below 35% health. It's great synergy with Pantheon's S1, which does more damage when people are low. You could also go just for champion, the rune I run on almost every champion. It's going to give you 10% bonus damage in the early game, and if you don't die, you keep it. So this rune, big fan. You could also go for Hunter Vampirism, but I don't think you really need lifesteal. Just go for champion or Triumph in my opinion. Next row, it's Hunter's Titan or Spirit Walker, but I think Hunter's Titan is better than Spirit Walker no matter what, because the moment you have like 3 kills, it's already better than Spirit Walker. And then next one, you could go Mastermind. I don't think it's necessary. Pantheon is not a split pusher, so it's kind of useless. So option 1, Hunter Genius. For every kill you're going to get more ability haste. Or option 2, if you have a bad matchup, you're going to get poked in the lane a lot, then go for Sweet Tooth. For the spells, Ignite, you want to be aggressive, get those kills in the early game, have the lane pressure, and go for Flash. So Ignite and Flash are the best options in my opinion. So that's going to be it for the items, runes and spells. Leave a feedback down below in the comments. Maybe you don't need to go for 2 early game armor penetration items, or maybe you want to discuss with the runes, but champions is a must. There is no way something else. People might say, oh, electrocute to burst quicker, but no. You stack Conqueror super quick on Pantheon, so 100% Conqueror, and then maybe champion or Triumph, and then the others: Hunter's Titan, Spirit Walker, Hunter's Genius, and Sweet Tooth. That's going to it. Let's hop right into the abilities. The passive is Mortal Will. After 5 auto attacks, you will enhance your next basic ability, and this is really important because all your skills are going to have a bonus effect, which I will be covering later on. So for the first ability, we have Comet Spear. You have 2 forms, Tap Cast and Charge Cast. Tap Cast is a quick stab and you will refund 50% of the damage, and Charge Cast, you can throw your spear in a long range, doing the same amount of damage, but it's also going to hit other champions behind the first target, doing only 50% of the damage. When enemies are below 35% health, it's going to crit and do bonus damage, and when you have Mortal Will, it will also slow the opponent for 30 seconds. Next one is going to be Shield Bolt, dashing towards an opponent and stunning them as I'm showing you guys right here. And when you have Mortal Will, you will follow up the next auto attack with 3 strikes, and this is going to be really good for Conqueror. Just showing you the flash combo right now. As you guys can see, I'm out of range, but using second skill into flash after locking onto them will make it super quick. Aegis Assault is the third ability. Block all incoming damage from a direction for 1.5 seconds and deal 58 physical damage. And when you have Mortal Will, it will last for 2.5 seconds. Next one is going to be Grand Starfall, leaping into the air and then falling onto the ground, doing magical damage, and also instantly getting Mortal Will, your passive, to enhance your abilities. So this is really nice. Also, a little tip I can give you is when you activate your ultimate, you can input trigger, locking your abilities onto the opponent already, so the moment you land, it will cast automatically. So this is really key on using Pantheon correctly. Just showing you the ultimate a little bit. And now a few flash tricks maybe. Yeah, you can third ability flash onto them or use the S1 into flash. You guys can see I wouldn't reach him normally, but with the flash combo I can still finish people off. This is really good when they're low life and you want to kill them, considering that when they're low life, the S1 is going to critical hit below 35% health. So for the combo, it's going to be depends. It really depends on how many stacks you have. I guess the best case is showing it due to a lot of people. This is the engage combo. You have 4 stacks. Jumping in with the S2, you will have 5 stacks, and then you use your third ability, getting the 2.5 seconds block immunity, so you can take a lot of damage. And then of course auto attack, S1 auto attack, stuff like that. That's pretty basic. Okay, 4 stacks again. Auto attack, S1, just testing stuff. S1 can splash, as you guys can see, hitting multiple people. And let's show you the flash combo again. So, as you guys can see, I'm out of range, and what you want to do is you lock your S2 onto the opponent and then press flash the same time as you use the S2. You press S2 and flash at the same time. First S2 and then flash, and you will automatically jump onto the opponent. Also, another viable combo might be just using a Proto Belt instead of flash to do this. So Proto Belt into S2, or even more advanced would be Proto Belt, flash, S2. But you want to put the S2 trigger already onto the opponent. So you press S2, then Proto Belt, flash. Getting out of range and showing you this combo again. I mean, I think definitely Proto Belt is a viable option if you want to play more engage. Okay, showing it to you guys again. Proto Belt, flash, S2. But obviously, like I said, input trigger, press it before. And right now I'm showing you that you can also use the S2 to jump over walls. Right here, onto the golems, you put a ward, you can jump over the wall trying to escape. Another thing that's really nice about Pantheon and Conqueror is, look at the stacks. You jump and your next auto attack is going to be 3 times striking 3 times basically, so it counts as 4 in total. Being able to quickly stack Conqueror with Pantheon is absolutely insane. Also with the third ability you can stack it really quick. Right now I'm showing you. When you use your third ability you can also block incoming turret damage. Anyways, let's hop right into the gameplay. It's obviously a standard match because we want to pick Pantheon and we don't want to int my teammates in a ranked match. So yeah, going to lane against Pantheon, a mirror matchup. So what I learned in this mirror matchup is that the person who is more patient is going to win, because you can cancel the third ability with your second ability. So if you jump in, use your third ability, he can just deny you by using his S2 to cancel your S3. So definitely what you want to do is to just play it safe. And obviously in this matchup I was a little bit cautious because I never played this matchup before, a mirror matchup. So definitely playing it a little bit cautious right here. And the first time playing Pantheon as well. I used to play Pantheon obviously on PC, but back then it was a little bit different. His block mechanics were different and also his ultimate was different. It was global ultimate. You could jump immediately onto the enemy fountain. And for the block mechanic, I think the moment you had four stacks, you would automatically block, so you could do like a double block, stuff like that. Not sure anymore, it's so long ago since they reworked Pantheon. Also on PC, Pantheon support was really popular, so maybe Pantheon support is also viable in Wild Rift, considering that Wild Rift is very similar to PC Season 10. Luckily no mythical items yet, but I think mythical items would change Wild Rift quite a bit. Would make some champions way too busted. Anyways, when it comes to trading combos, you obviously want to have 5 stacks. Okay, he cancelled me, but it doesn't look too bad. I'm just trying to flash out of his third ability and we barely managed to kill him. Let's go. And now it's looking pretty bad for this Pantheon because we are snowballing. Getting 1 kill on Pantheon is pretty big because Pantheon is all about snowballing in the early game, getting the armor penetration items to increase his damage output by a shit ton. And unlucky for Lux, Yasuo managed to survive.
Middle turret is under attack.
See if we can poke him. Oh, never mind, we're missing. And he has his passive up. Yeah, you should not waste your passive, because otherwise he can just zone you. Since he has the passive advantage, when you're trying to trade, he will just out-trade you very easily, because he has the passive right now. So I would say in melee matchups he is really strong in the early game. In poke matchups, when you're playing against AP champions that can poke you a lot, you just want to focus on farming using your S1 in the range form and don't take too much poke. And try to get 5 stacks for your engage, or even 4 stacks is also okay. 4 stacks, S2, S3, and then just auto attack, S1, auto attack. Okay, we have the enhanced ability again, and he's just going to die. What's really nice about Pantheons... actually no, it used to be the S1 critical damage used to be on his auto attacks as well. So he would be insane for last hitting, but now it's just on his S1. Used to be on his auto attacks, if I'm not wrong. So his auto attacks or any damage when they are low life would do a lot of damage. But they changed it. I'm pretty sure it was like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, this Yasuo is fat. I don't want to jump in and suicide. Not doing too bad against this Pantheon right now. I'm getting more comfortable playing Pantheon. I mean, obviously, first game, playing him again, not that comfortable playing him. Even though his kit is very simple, it just comes down to managing your passive correctly. Jumping in. Ooh, actually super close. Actually super close. I guess most of the times you want to use enhanced S2 or S3. S3 if you want to tank more, and S2 if you want to get the quick conqueror stacks. Remember, you will get 4 stacks immediately using enhanced S2. And S3 is just to block 1 second more, so up to you. I think just S2 is probably better, just to get that quick conqueror. Yeah, auto attack S2, auto attack S3. You have 5 stacks, and then S1, auto attack S1, and by then they should be dead already. What I could do here is maybe go for super cheesy flash S2, auto attack S1, ignite. But to be fair, I'm probably not too confident in my Pantheon yet, so I'm not doing it. But I bet you a good Pantheon would have done it right there to kill him. Going to use my ultimate onto him. And going to lock and press S2, so I will immediately jump. Ignite. He's blocking a lot of damage thanks to his third ability, but we just use auto attack S1 and he dies. Considering that he was low life, my S1 crits, and that's an easy kill for us. 4 kills for us, but overall it's looking pretty even around the map. And Yasuo is already really fat. And now I'm showing you the input flash S2 combo in a real match immediately. That's what I mean. You practice in a bot match and you can immediately pull it off in a real match. Locking first, pressing S2 and then pressing flash at the same time. And worked like a charm. First time Pantheon already managing to use the S2 flash combo correctly. And if you guys want to practice it, then just do it in a bot match. It's pretty simple. The moment you realize how to use input trigger correctly, you can use it on so many champions. On Lee Sin you can do the input trigger as well, for example, to do a nice insect combo. Actually, it's a great mechanic that you guys need to learn if you want to excel in Wild Rift. For example, Alistar, input trigger. You can do the knock-up combo insanely quick, so quick that no one can react. By just pressing your S2 flash immediately, and you give the advantage of doing this is you give the opponent almost 0 reaction time because it comes out so quick. Jumping in, let's see who I'm going to focus. MF? Okay, never mind, I'm not jumping on the map. This is a mistake, to be honest. I should have input trigger. I think I could have jumped onto the Misfortune maybe. So S2, S3, S1 onto the Misfortune immediately to kill her. But yeah, I think overall we probably would have still died. Looks against Janna and she's missing every skill shot. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Honestly, for the enchantment, I'm not sure what's the best. You could go Glory's enchant, Glory. You could go Zhonya's maybe even. You could go Quicksilver Slash. And Gorgolite is also an option. I think that's not too bad. Or just Protobelt, the aggressive cheese engage. It's up to your liking, to be honest. But I guess Glory and Stasis are the most consistent. I mean, he's basically an AD mage. That's how you have to play Pantheon. He's an AD mage assassin, basically. That's how he's not a bruiser per se. He's a AD assassin mage. Similar to Talon. Very similar. Just jumping in, bursting, and he's super squishy. The only thing that prevents him from dying too quick is his block ability. So definitely, yeah, he's not a bruiser. Maybe Glory is not the best option. I guess Protobelt might be really good. When you use your ultimate, you can also use Protobelt to get close and use the S2 onto the ADC correctly. So I guess Protobelt, Zhonya's, Stasis basically, or Glory are the best options. Never mind, let's use S3 to block any incoming damage. I'm sorry, don't bully me anymore, okay? I'm taking way too much damage, come on! Relax, chill out.
The past marches with me.
Ultimate. It's Sparta time! Whew. Yeah, we just killed Misfortune immediately. Let's go. But now we have to retreat. Whoa, nice flash combo into... Oh god. That was actually well played by him. Nice, and let's snipe him for Sparta! Yeah, the Ignite killed us, and that was actually a really well executed flash bandage toss combo by Amumu into ultimate. Didn't expect him to have ultimate as well, and we just got wrecked by the Ignite afterwards. So, well played by this Amumu. Nice combo. I like what I see. Anyways, I don't understand why they are so toxic in this game, even though it's just a standard match. It's basically just a standard match. Like, it's not going to affect you in any way, maybe except for your win rate. But yeah, it doesn't really matter, it's just a standard match. People are just trying stuff out. So yeah, people are really toxic in standard matches, which I don't understand. Even in ranked match you shouldn't be toxic. But yeah, sometimes people are really trolly, so I can definitely see why people are toxic. If you have double ADC, like the other day I played the ranked match, I had AP Varus and AP Ashe, no support. So yeah, that was a tilting match, definitely. But I didn't flame, hey! Mental strong. Swan, goodbye girl. Never mind, Yasuo is too strong and he's full life. Bye bye. Leave me alone. Yeah. Always stay positive. You would be surprised on how many games are winnable, even though it's looking really bad. It's solo queue, people clown around, people will be cocky, get too overconfident, giving shutdowns. The amount of times people can come back from... If you're 520, you would be surprised that you could still win this game, but it's still possible. Even if you think the composition that you have is too early and doesn't win in the late game, people get too overconfident and they dive, they int, and you can come back very easily if you just try to keep your mental, stay positive. I mean, I'm definitely not a person that has the best mental, but I think I have a pretty decent mental that I would never troll on purpose and still try. Except if we are, maybe everyone is 0-5, then yeah, just surrender, get next. But a lot of times, games are still winnable. Definitely. Right now this game is looking pretty bad. We don't have a tank and we have... Oh. Okay, let's dash onto... I dashed onto the minion because I knew Amumu would engage onto us. So that was actually well played, like really well played. I'm managing to dodge the Amumu bandage toss by just jumping onto the minion quickly.
Middle turret is under attack.
Ultimate in, let's see. Jumping onto, I guess, Misfortune. She survives. Amumu is going to die. Let's flash forward, auto attack, double kill, looking good. Okay, okay. Let's use our S3 for blocking any incoming damage, stunning him, and we managed to survive. Actually, if we have Triumph, we probably would have survived for so long. And we already lost our champion, so maybe Triumph is also a great option. Blocking damage and healing back up with Triumph, definitely a good option. Okay, anyways, everyone is dead. Please, Ziggs, come for this Baron. Come on, Ziggs, we need your damage for Baron. Come, bro. It's meant to be come, bro. Ziggs, 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 come on. Come, please come. We need your assistance. Sir, kindly come. We don't have damage. Pantheon is just not that good onto minions. Onto monsters he does less damage. He does use his ultimate and Misfortune managed to steal it. I use my Guardian Angel. Yep, thank you Ziggs for not coming. Yeah. Selfish. Selfish idiot, what can I say? And right, I'm just thinking, yeah, this game is lost pretty much. And Elder is going to be up, they have the Baron buff, it's going to give them AP and AD bonus. So winning this team fight will be insanely hard. Maybe I can catch this Amumu, my ultimate takes too long, I don't reach them. Yeah, that's really unlucky. They're already on Elder, they get it, this game is already lost now. They have Baron and Elder. Pantheon jumps in, I don't have my Guardian Angel anymore, trying to do anything I can, but yeah, this is a loss. I think maybe, I mean, I don't upload losses that often, but I think this gameplay was really good and it's a great experience for everyone, that even though sometimes you play well, you end up losing, but those gameplays are actually, I mean, this gameplay is really close, I played well, so it's great content, I think. Anyways, that's going to be it for the gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay, this guide for Pantheon. So, if you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and I see you for the Leona guide, which is coming out later. Bye bye!